Keyblade Kyrie 2010, my YouTube channel. Subscribe today. Make sure you check me out on all those wonderful sites. And I present to you today, of course, another cosplay tutorial. This time around, I'm doing Kagura from the Inuyasha anime series. I actually fell in love with Kagura. I fell in love with her story, how sad it was, and the fact that she was trapped and all she wanted to do was be free like the wind. And in the end, she ends up dying, which made me cry severely, and I totally ship her and Shishomaru together entirely. So yeah, here we go, guys. Alright, so this is me showing off the amazing cosplay costume. I am super excited about this, very happy of how well this actually turned out. This costume actually cost me about $89, and that was with shipping. So up first is, of course, my hair. There's the awesome, amazing anime. So I just got done taking a shower, so my hair's all wrinkly and a little wet. So, alright, so first things first is putting up my hair, because we always got to put the hair up and out of the way and away from the cosplay costume. So, yep, once that gets put up. And as you can see, my Oran High School Host Club, I can't talk today, is in the background. If you're interested in the Host Club cosplay, be sure to check out that video. All my cosplay costumes will be displayed after I am done wearing them and using them. They'll be on display for the next video. Alright, so the next thing is comfy clothes. Obviously, Kagura's legs actually really show, so I have my famous pants, my famous shorts that I put underneath all my cosplays that have to have revealing legs or skirts or whatever. And then I have a black tank top underneath, so that way I'm comfy. Alright, so first up is the first top of the cosplay costume. I actually thought this was actually going to be part of the kimono look, but I was mistaken, actually. They just gave me a shirt that I put underneath the cosplay. So I show off all the details for you guys, so that way if you want to make this cosplay costume, you guys can. I just want to show you guys exactly all the details to this costume, so that way, like I said, if you want to make it, you know how it looks and everything. So alright, so I'm gonna put this baby on. So there is something that it is missing that I totally forgot to put on entirely. It is the green piece that goes around the collar underneath this blue. And I don't know why I forgot it, but I did entirely in this video. So there is a blue collar piece that goes under the blue, so that way it looks like she's wearing 3 layers. So I am pinning the actual shirt itself because there's actually nothing really holding the shirt together to keep it to make it stay. So I will be pinning it to make sure it does stay where it's supposed to be at. So there it is. Now I'm gonna show it off a little bit more so you guys can see the front of how it looks when it's on me. So, I know it looks like I'm wearing nothing underneath, but I am wearing those shorts underneath. So, I'm going to kneel down so you guys can get a better view of the cosplay. It's very nice. It's very comfy, I will say. A very comfortable cosplay. Most cosplay costumes that I have are comfy. They're just get a little hot sometimes, especially during the summertime or springtime. I don't know how this one is going to react to cold or heat yet, because I haven't taken it outside yet. So, alright, so the next piece is the top half of the actual kimono piece, and I actually will show off this is her secondary style attire. The first one is harder to come by. The second one is actually easier to come by. I did order this on eBay, and I did rate them. They did a fabulous job on this cosplay costume. I was so ecstatic and thrilled at the fact at how beautiful it looks and how very almost exactly dead on the nose of how it was supposed to look. So, but this is her secondary costume. I know she's got a third one, and I know she's got a fourth one closest to the end of the series as well. So this is her secondary costume, which you most of the time see throughout the season. Closest to the end of the season, she gets her her third version, and then very close to the final episodes of where she actually dies, she has the fourth kimono look. So, gotta make sure my sleeves are pulled in right. So I might alter the sleeves of the blue shirt just a little bit, but who knows? We'll see how I think it looks and feels after I'm done cosplaying. This will be the costume that I am doing for SodakCon this year as well. So if you are going to the convention this year, please feel free to come and find me and whatnot as I wiggle my butt. I just like to goof around, you know me, guys. I like to put a smile on you guys' face while I'm doing costume stuff. So next up is the ribbon. This ribbon is yellow, and it's got brown as the sequence stuff, or the pattern, I should say, not sequence stuff. This is going to go around your waist entirely, and this is what's basically going to hold the kimono together for right now. Until I get some more safety pins, so that way I can pin it where I want it to be and it won't move as much. So, but yeah, you basically make sure that it's the right length, and you tie it to the right side of your hip. I believe it's the right side. No, it is your left side of your hip. I am wrong entirely. It is the left side of your hip, because that's how she wears it, is the left side. So, yeah, you just make sure it's a tight enough bow, because you don't want to really come undone or anything like that. So I am very excited for this costume. It looks really pretty. I was really ecstatic that I decided to do an evil character slash wanting to be good character, I guess. I don't really know what to really say. It's been a while since I've watched the anime. I'm actually currently watching it. So that way I can memorize her fan movements and how she walks and acts and stuff like that. So I'm very excited. I'll get a little closer for you guys so that way you guys can see the bow entirely and the actual look of the kimono itself. Very, very happy with this cosplay costume. And of course she has no shoes on, which of course the place that I'm going to and whatnot, the con will not allow me to be barefoot, but for most of the pictures that I'll be taking and whatnot, I'll take off my shoes and take a picture, so they'll just be sandals that won't be part of the costume. So, but there's the inside look of the sleeves. Alright, next up is the famous hair and the wig cap. You know, we gotta put that hair up in a wig cap. So, as my light shines in your guys' eyes. Sorry about that. I tried to find the best spot where it's not gonna blind you guys entirely. So, alright. So, we're gonna put this wig on. It was the best wig I could actually find. I actually had to cut this wig at one point in time because the side pieces for close to her ears were way too long. And if you look at Kagura's picture, she actually doesn't have side pieces. So I went and decided to cut those, make them a little shorter and whatnot. So because you couldn't really see my ears, the hair actually covered my ears entirely when it was that length, so I cut it entirely so you can see the back of it. It's just a black wig, and I believe it's shoulder length or to the middle of my back length when it's out of the ponytail. Oh, whoops, we have a straggler that decided to come out of the ponytail. That's okay, we'll just fix that and put that right back where it's supposed to go, if it'll stay with me. So, I won't put on any makeup or anything. I get a lot of people that comment and say, why don't you put on makeup and stuff? Well, the fact remains is I am allergic to certain types of makeup, and I really only do eyeliner and eyeshadow, really, if anything. So, but yeah, most of the time I'm allergic to it. So here is her famous earrings that she has, and these were only like $12, I think. That was with shipping, and I bought those on Amazon, I want to say. Amazon or eBay, those are the two sites that I usually go to. These turned out really perfect as well. I was very pleased to see that they turned out really fabulous. I wish they were studs instead of actually like hanging earrings, dangle earrings, because hers actually look like they're a part of her ear. Like they're actually like one of the beads you can actually just put in through the ear. But this is what they had available for me, and I thought it was fabulous. And they did a fantastic job on making them. And yeah, I really appreciate it. So the next piece is my ears, and a lot of you are probably going to jump on me and say, well, her ears don't look like that. Well, to inform you guys, I am severely allergic to latex, so I can't actually do the latex ears. So I met somebody new as a great friend of mine, who is a great friend of mine now, and I talked to her about ears and what I should do, and she decided to make these ears for me, and I was so happy. She said she looked up a tutorial online, and that's how they came to be. So I'm very grateful, and a couple of my friends actually want to buy a set off of her. I don't know if she's gonna create a store or whatnot, but if she does, I'll let you guys know, and you guys could possibly get a set too. If not, they're pretty fairly easy from what I was how I was watching her make them. They're fairly easy as long as you're good with your hands and you have tools to bend them and whatnot. So as you can see, I put the shorter part of the hair behind my ears so that way it looks like I don't actually have an ear, like these are actually my ears. Which I thought it was kind of a brilliant idea on my part to make it look like those were my ears and nothing more. So, alright, next up is feathers, which actually go in her hair because she pulls a feather out. And now, I know the feathers are actually supposed to be smaller than these ones, but I just decided that these ones were gonna work. And my friend actually got these for me when she was making the ears. So, yeah, I know they're supposed to be smaller, and she pulls one from her hair all the time when she's trying to escape, and it turns into this big, giant feather that she sits on and rides with the wind and whatnot. So, it's pretty neat. I thought they turned out fabulous. So there it is, all ready to go and looking fantastic. There's the fan now. I know you guys are going to immediately jump on me for the fan. My friend is currently painting the other fan that I recently got from the gal who also made the ears for me. So yeah. That fan is in a working progress right now, so don't bash me too badly. So now I'm just going to do some poses and show off the costume for you guys a bit more. So as you can see, Sebastian is in the background with his awesome, amazing tunnel. He's actually hiding underneath the table over there because he likes that comfy spot. So, but yes, I will do several poses for you guys and be all cutesy. And even though Kagura is not really cutesy, she's known for her cold-heartedness a little bit. Even though she doesn't have a heart, thanks to Naraku for stealing her heart. Oh, just to make her stay under his control, he keeps her heart in a jar. So, but... Alright, so yeah, the next piece is, this is actually how she fights, is one side of her kimono is down, and that's basically how she fights all the time. So I do a couple poses with this side of it down entirely, so that way you can get the feel of it. I'm just really sad that this character actually dies in the end. I would have loved to see her actually be set free entirely from Naraku and have her heart back and not have to deal with him anymore, but in reality, she ends up dying in the end after she gets her heart back from him and he kills her. It kind of made me kind of really sad for her. I severely cried. So, but yeah, there is the look and the front, the back, and all that. So now I'm just going to do random things that I've seen from the anime. When she first actually is introduced, she is found in the castle, Naraku's first castle, and she is actually sitting on the floor with the spotlight on her, and she's controlling the dead of Koga's dead wolf tribe members, and makes them attack Inuyasha. But yeah, she has some interesting moves, and I love the fact that her slogan is I am free like the wind is her thing, and so she always believes that she is the wind, and I think that's fabulous that some of her attacks, like Dance of the Dragon, Dance of Blades, and Dance of the Dead, are her attacks, and it's kind of neat and interesting. So that's why I fell in love with this character entirely. I love her style. She has a very, very, very sad ending to her, but at the same time, she's really badass and doesn't really take too much shit from hardly anybody. So, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful tutorial. I know it's been a while since I've done tutorials for you guys, but I decided that I would show her off as soon as I got her. So yeah, and the wig, I didn't mention how much the wig cost me. It was probably about like $15 or so on Amazon or eBay, one of the two. So yeah, guys, there it is, Kagura's look, her secondary look, I should say. And I'm very excited for SodetCon, and I will be walking around as Kagura, and don't forget, I'll also be walking around as Yuna. So I'm very, very excited, and I can't wait to get my new fan that's been all painted and ready for Kagura. So, also, check out my other cosplay tutorials. I have done a cosplay tutorial on Ouran Host Club. If you're interested, please check that out and the other cosplay tutorials I have. Bye, guys. Keyblade Kyrie 2010 signing out.